Quack quack duck lady here. We got a new temporary area for them until they go down to the pond in the creek area. So we moved everything over. I did the fence myself. Aren't y'all proud of me? That's something I usually depend on my husband for, but he's on call. And it really wasn't that hard. The hardest part was unwinding the fence. I'm still filling up the pool, which is why the hose is still in there. Got the little house area. The styrofoam in that front window, there's actually like a top level for chickens. It's honestly too short for ducks. And but we were pumping in heat in that area. We still got some colder nights coming. We'll run an extension cord out here with that and hook that thing back up. But I also took you see that empty spot right below the upper area? I took that out to move it. Alright, so that house was, even though it said it was for ducks, it's not for ducks. Ducks are way too tall for it. However, it will be good for chicks. So, I put some hay down. I literally just got done. We literally just put them in. They got a much deeper pool over here. They'll be enjoying. This is the first time they've had hay. I've been using pine shavings. Flappity flap flap. Oh, hopefully my sound is better. I think that the case that I had on my phone was like somehow causing bad sound. So the only thing I gotta worry about in this area is, I do have neighbors' dogs that randomly get loose. And I will be keeping an eye out for that. Y'all like the new pool? They were jerks about being moved. Oh my gosh, I got bit by one. Literally one, but fortunately, oops, excuse me. Fortunately, it's not like when a chicken bites you. I mean, it's more of a scare. So, my husband had an idea, and it's a good idea if we can make it work. He's going to slowly move them down there. So, like, the next area is actually going to be one of the places we usually use as a garden, but we're not breaking it this year. So, he was like, we could put it there, and then when we move them from there, we just spread their poop out. It is taking a lot longer to fill up this pool. But they're going to be much happier here. I think tonight they will be fine without heat. But while they're here, I'm going to be just paying a close attention to the weather at nighttime. I'm not going to permanently hook up a heating source. I'm just going to randomly do it because, honestly, they are getting close to full feathered. You see that one bite? Which one was that? Oh, Duck Rogers is biting Normski's butt. They bite each other's butt when they fight. It's funny. So, yeah, I will be just kind of... They need to kind of get used to being outside at nighttime. They're pretty much fully feathered anyway. They're definitely feathered enough to be outside without worry on moderate nights. On cold nights, I'm still going to be worried about them, and I'll run a heat source out here until we move them. Oh, you see it? They're biting. Stop biting butts! Count Quackula ducking her head. Count Quackula just... I think that Count Quackula, that's one flapping. She loves water more than any of these other ducks. I cannot believe how long it's taken to fill this pool up, y'all. I started this pool up, let's see, what time is it? Okay, so it's literally been right at 30 minutes. Honestly, a little bit over 30 minutes since I started filling this pool up. Granted, it's far enough away from my spigot that I've got like 2 hoses, so it probably slows the water down. Not enough pressure. They'll get a lot more sun here, but they still have shade, as you can see. And I gotta go clean out their area where they were. I am not looking forward to that. If I could get away with just throwing something over it, I would. Because trust me, my first thought was I'm just going to get some hay and throw over it. And my husband was immediately like, yeah, this is going to have to get cleaned up before you throw hay. So we'll see if I feel like doing that today. Because honestly, this took it out of me. And in between this, I've been cooking and doing clothes. And I mean, today is just one of those days that I have so much to do that there's like no way I'm going to get it all done. But then sometimes those days surprise me, and I do. Oh, they're so much happier already. Aren't y'all? Don't y'all feel silly for throwing a fit when I was moving y'all over here? Don't y'all feel silly? Stop biting butts. I have to look that up. It could be just a playful thing that they do. And I shouldn't be worried about it. I mean, here, honestly, I don't worry about it because I think it's funny. But, like, there are some, when I first started getting chickens, there were things that they did that I thought was funny. It turns out I shouldn't be letting them do them. So, yeah. So, yeah, I can still see down coming out in the pool. So they're not fully feathered yet, but they're pretty close. When they're fully feathered, the males will have green heads. Completely green heads. And the heads are almost always, at least with chickens, are almost always the last things that get fully feathered. So, see right there on Cracked Nicholson, I can still see a lot of down on its neck. I don't know if you can see how it's lighter. Oh, I gotta stand up my knees. I'm old. My kids laugh at me because my oldest will call me kind of late. I'm like, it's 8 o'clock, I'm old, I gotta go to bed. The hay will hopefully prevent it from being too muddy. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. By the way, see, water's already very yucky looking. But I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this off and go turn the water off because it is getting close enough to get full. And if I turn it off, by the time all the water that's in the hose gets into the pool, hopefully it'll be pretty close. They didn't seem to have any problems getting into the pool. So I may not need a step. We'll just have to see. I'll just have to observe for a while to see if they need a step or not. Of course, I had steps last time for the other one when they were kind of too little to get in, and it didn't, they didn't use them. Need to go check that minnow trap. That's going to be a fun video. Our creek is actually, it's a branch off of a bigger river, and there's a hatchery up the river, so I think that one of the reasons why we're not getting too many minnows is because they haven't released their fish yet. Alright, well, quack quack, I'm going to definitely try to get some chicks, since y'all love the chicks so much on this video also. Alright, cluck cluck. Guess we didn't clean off eggs again yesterday. Ugh. In my defense this time, though, pretty much as soon as I came in, I had to change clothes because it started raining real hard yesterday while I was doing in my last collection. Well, hold on, there's something plastic in here. What Which one of you put some plastic in here? I don't know where that came from. It had to have come off the light. All right. So we got some new developments with the chicks. As you can see, they're growing first off. They're definitely going through food fast. I just filled this thing up yesterday. They're jumping up here. It's super cute. When I say up here, I mean up on the little ledge. So, okay, they're starting to get scared of me now. As you can see, they're like cowering in the corner, which is good. So if they can jump up here, they can actually jump out, and I'm hoping that just me kind of being on this side is going to prevent them from doing that. Tell you what, today has been one of those days. Oh, I've just been so busy. I don't know how I'm going to get stuff done. I wanted to get a few more close-ups for y'all of them so y'all can see how they're growing. Hold on. Gotta find the lens. There we go. This is, look at the camera. Now let it focus. There we go. So this is Chica Barica. Yeah, she's so pretty. Run. Hold on, I gotta look. Okay. This is Chickpea. Now I have to, interesting, Chickpea is getting much bigger. But she's still the smallest. But now she's about the size of the only one that she kind of looks like, which is Frankenstein. So I have to kind of look at them and compare sizes. This is that one that I cannot remember who named. Somebody named it. I need to go back and look at my comments because that's where it was. I hate how it's not focusing. There we go. No, that's Chicky Baby that won't let me get her. And this is Frankenstein. Frankenstein and Chickpea are almost like twins. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I don't know why my camera is not focusing today. I think it's because I have it so zoomed in. Well, that's Frankenstein. So just kind of keep an eye on it. Phantom Bantam. You know, I really wanted to go get pictures, real pretty pictures like I like to do today. But I've just been so busy. It would have been a pretty day too also. Also, I'm trying to figure out some new stuff to do. Like, I don't want to do pansies anymore. Think about putting some of my musical instruments outside and letting them perch on those. This is Sophia. Lord. There we go. Oh, that one zoomed in fine. Oh, this is Chicky. Chicky baby. Oh, Shakira. Shakira. The bully. Hendolph the gray. Ah. Okay. So we know Hendolph because she doesn't have the eye makeup. And let me show you. So Chick Tracy has the eye makeup. Okay, and I've got one over here that's, oh, let's see if I can get it sitting there. Oh. And then this is Cluck Henry. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. All right. Yeah, I think it's because I was so zoomed in. Why it wouldn't focus right. Sorry. So yesterday, when I went down to collect eggs, I was actually on the phone with Kaka when this happened too. So she can vouch for me. I had, every now and then you have an egg, a chicken laying egg, and it doesn't have a shell. So it has the membrane, it has the yolk, and it still is sort of in the shape of an egg but no shell. But when that happens, because they insist, and I mean insist, on using the same nesting box, I have one or two that will use a different one, but most of them want that same nesting box. It got all the other eggs just gross. And that one right there is so gross. I'm not going to clean it. And zoom in again. Yep, that one's pretty gross too. So it's almost like this gets like dried yolk on them. And they just don't clean up good. And the dried yolk gets sticky and pretty much gets like anything and everything that's around it gets stuck to the egg. So I'm probably going to throw those away. Or put them in my compost actually. Well, I was hoping that they would come over here on this side and jump up on that ledge for you. When I get done with this, I might be able to scare them over there. Y'all see that little one at the bottom? You see the red bite? That's Chica Barrica trying to get as far in the corner as she can. No, this one's mostly clean. Just got one spot of that yolk on it. Yeah, today it's just been one of those days. Whew, busy. Wednesday is typically my laundry day also, so I was trying to get that done tomorrow. Y'all, my youngest is turning 18 tomorrow. I'm old. Look, they're just going to sleep in a dog paw. I think I probably think this about every group of chicks that I have, but I think this is my cutest group of chicks. Alright, I'm gonna unzoom and aim it closer. this way. There we go. Oh my gosh, okay, they just really like this corner. Run and jump. See? See what happens when you don't run? See what happens, Phantom Bantam? Alright, well, let's put one of you up there and see if the other ones will join me. Forgive, this is the basement, so it does have junk piled up. Forgive me. You want to do something, Phantom Bantam? See, I want to jump down. Alright, let's put a few up there. Let's see. 1, 2. Come on, y'all. Y'all were jumping up and down a while ago. There we go. Here. Come on, do it. Do it. Oh. Chica-Barica, I think, is going to do it. Hold on. Who's king of the mountain? Chica-Barica? Oh! Jump down on your brothers. Literally right before I turned the camera on, they were jumping up and down. Back and forth in there. Alright, I'm going to let y'all get one kind of final close-up. I'm going to close this out. My videos have been entirely too long. I try to keep them short. Not many people can put up with foul as long as I can. So another way to tell Hendoff from Chick Tracy is Hendoff has, it's not necessarily the darker wings, but like her wings, the black on her wings kind of stick out. Love butts. I gotta get y'all I gotta get some pics soon. Do a photo shoot. I think we're supposed to have yucky weather tonight. But tomorrow, if it's nice and sunny, I'll try to get some. Oh, look. Tracy right there eating. So they're all getting their wing feathers in. People ask me, they're like, do ducks grow faster? And I'm like, yes, absolutely. But I feel like chickens get their feathers faster. Because my ducks still don't have all their feathers. And I'm pretty sure my most chicks have all their feathers by then. Alright, well, cluckety-cluck, quackety-quack. Goodbye for now.